Good day, Makilinians! Hello, grade 8 students! How are you today? Join me in welcoming this day with a brand new learning experience. I am Ma'am Joren S. Pastrana, your virtual mathematics teacher. Today, we will learn more about solving corresponding parts of congruent triangles. At the end of this lesson, you are expected to identify corresponding parts of congruent triangles, name congruent triangles, find the measure of corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Consider triangle CAB is made to coincide with triangle OFX. Identify the corresponding parts. For corresponding angles, we have angle C corresponds to angle O. Angle A corresponds to angle F. Angle B corresponds to angle X. For corresponding sides, we have side CA corresponds to side OF, side AB corresponds to side FX, and side CB corresponds to side OX. When we write triangle CAB congruent to triangle OFX, we mean that the correspondence triangle CAB and triangle OFX is a congruence. The single expression triangle CAB congruent to triangle OFX also tells us that the corresponding angles and sides of a triangle are congruent. So it becomes, for congruent angles, we have angle C congruent to angle O, angle A congruent to angle F, angle B congruent to angle X. And for corresponding sides, we have side CA congruent to side OF, side AB congruent to side FX, and side CB congruent to side OX. Remember, the sum of the angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. Now you have learned that the corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. We can now solve and find the measure of the corresponding parts of a congruent triangles. Solve for the measure of the missing parts of congruent triangles. Given triangle TOP congruent to triangle MID, solutions. If side PO congruent to side DI and side PO is 15 cm, then side DI is equal to 15 cm. If side OT is congruent to side IM and side OT is equal to 15 cm, then side IM is equal to 15 cm. If side TP is congruent to side MD and side TP is equal to 9 cm, then side MD is equal to 9 cm. Since angle T and angle M are right angles, then they are equal. All right angles measures 90 degrees. And to solve for the measures of the remaining angles, we have, if angle I is congruent to angle O, and angle O is equal to 37 degree, then the measure of angle I is equal to 37 degree. Take note, students, the sum of the angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. Angle P is congruent to angle D. Since the computed measure for angle P is 53 degrees, we can say that the measure of angle D is 53 degrees. Let's have another problem. Given triangle SAP congruent to triangle LET, solve for the value of X and Y. Side SA is congruent to side LE. and the measure of side SA is equal to x plus 15 equal to the measure of side LE, which is 31. So x is equal to 31 minus 15. So we have the value of x is equal to 16. Side SP is congruent to side LT. And side SP is equal to 29. And then for side LT is equal to y minus 4. We have 29 plus 4 is equal to y. Then the value of y is equal to 33. And for the final example, given triangle JPO congruent to triangle SMR, solve for the values of B, W, X, Y, and Z. Side JP is congruent to side SM. So the value of Z is equal to 10 cm. Side SR is congruent to side JO. The value of B is equal to 25 cm. Angle J is congruent to angle S. The value of Y is equal to 65 cm. Angle J plus angle P plus angle O is equal to 180 degrees. Angle Y plus angle P plus angle X is equal to 180. 65 plus 90 plus angle X is equal to 180. 155 plus X is equal to 180 degrees. Using subtraction property of equality, we have 155 minus 155 plus angle X is equal to 180 minus 155. Angle X is equal to 180 minus 155, and for the value of X, we have 25 degree. Angle R is congruent to angle O. Angle W is congruent to angle X. Therefore, angle W is equal to 25 degrees. Okay, grade 8 students, let's see if you understood what we have discussed today. Let's try this. Given triangle ABC is congruent to triangle XYZ, identify the measure of each given item. For number 1, angle X. 2, angle Y. 3, angle Z. 4, side XZ. 5, side YZ. 6, side XY. Very good, class! You really learned and understood what we have discussed today. Now, let's try another one. Complete the flowchart to summarize what you have learned about solving corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Very good, grade 8 students! Hope that you will apply what you have learned today about solving corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Thank you for your active participation. Stay safe and healthy. God bless! Till next time, bye!